about. It's not about having fame, because as we can see, fame is a facade. Once you die from this world, everyone is trying to find all the negatives you've ever said, all the negatives you've ever done. Nobody really, to be honest with you, care about all of the great things. I'm looking at our greatest, one of the greatest artists in the world, Michael Jackson, and look at what has happened since he has passed. Everybody's trying to dig up things that he did not do, things that he did not say. Folk are trying to just bring out all types of news. Why? Because even though he sacrificed his entire privacy of life, even though he gave us his all, where the man couldn't even go anywhere, he could not do the normal things that we do, he dies, and then what happens? Many people are now just trying to see what all they can get, instead of saying thank you for the time, for the life that you gave to us through music. And then he had to give up everything else. Of course, we know this. Couldn't go anywhere like many of us can go to the mall. Many of us can just jump in our cars and go wherever we want to, when we want to, how we want to, and no one bothers us. Michael Jackson could not do that. And so this is a new way of business, and I just wanted to input that because I thought about him and have been thinking about him ever since he passed away. It is a sin and a shame when we look at the fact that someone gave their all of their life. He couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do things like we normally can, and then he passes away. So much for fame. All we want to get is an appreciation for the work that we've created, and hope and pray that the music, especially me personally, I can only speak personally for myself, the music that I put out here and placed out here, that long after I'm gone, long after you're gone, from the music that you produce, and I'm pretty much sure that I'm talking to other artists out there as well, all you really would want to get from the people is an appreciation for what you have laid down through your artistry, through your work, through your creativity, so that when you pass away from here, one day you get a harvest for the seed that you have planted. And I'm speaking in biblical and in a spiritual terminology, because that's pretty much all that I know about planting seed and receiving your harvest. That's really what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, y'all. We just do the best that we can, offer the best music that we can, the best ministry that we have to offer, and then we fade just like the wind blow it. So thank you again so much for the support that you've given us over the years, but we're just excited. We're just excited about what's happening, what's taking place now, even in the music industry, as it goes through an entire evolution phase, as it goes to an entire changeover. There's so many companies that are closing, there are labels that are closing, magazines that are closing, newspapers that are closing. It's not, business will never ever be the same in this business of music, and pretty much throughout industries across the world. So we welcome you, for those of you who just finding out who we are, into our life, into our music, and into our ministry.